Welcome. The highlights of the third match in the Carlton United one-day series. This is the first time Pakistan have appeared in this series. They've been playing against New Zealand over in Pakistan, and here they are now meeting the Australians at the Adelaide Oval. These are the two teams nominated to take part in the game. The Australians have Jason Gillespie, the local boy, as 12th man. There's Taylor, Mark Waugh, Ponting. Steve Waugh's back in the side after injury. Then Blewett, Bevan, Healy, Moody, Rifle, Warren and McGrath. Now, Pakistan, they've lost Syed Anwar because of the cramps he sustained in the game against the Academy the other day. So it's Amir Sohail and Zahur Ilahi to open the innings. Then Ijaz Ahmed, Inzamam, Mohammad Wazim, he's new to Australian audiences, Moin Khan, Wazim Akram, Shahid Afridi, Saqlain Mushtaq Ahmed, Waqar Yunus and Shahid Nazir is the 12th man. Great conditions, a beautiful pitch, fast outfield, not a cloud in the sky and a temperature of around about 28, 29 degrees promised. We join it with the first ball of the day, and your commentators are Bill Laurie and Ian Chappell.
And that's going to be 4 runs, a very positive start. Whipped it away over square leg, beautifully timed. And good morning, Ian Chappell.
Good morning, Bill, and hello to all of our viewers. Good start there for Amir Sohail. He's been out of the Pakistan side for a while.
Zahur Ilahi yet to score. He's only faced 8 deliveries. It's on strike to Paul Rifle. It's a way to get off the mark. It's well timed over mid-off. It's a long boundary, but it should make it. It's well struck. McGrath continues. That's 4 more. This is great to see. They're finding the meat of the bat, hitting the ball in the air occasionally, but playing good shots to the poor balls.
It's the first time that I've seen Paul Rifle really running as hard as this season, striving for extra pace. Usually he's quite content to just bowl within himself and put the ball in the right spot, but he's looking for extra pace this season.
That's well run. Or was it? No, it might not have been. That's out. So much for my judgment. Well, he seemed to have it covered. It's a very quick call, but that was a direct hit. Now the question is, did he get his bat down? How far was he out? The umpire didn't even bother asking for a replay. Well, they've run so well together, and all of a sudden, this is what makes great one-day sides. They latch onto the opportunities. The Australians are doing very well. Watch this again.
I think this was bad running by Zahur. Not really bad running, but I think the placement of the bat. He had the bat in the air for too long instead of trying to ground it. And he's short.
Well, it's unbelievable. He stopped halfway down the pitch. Well, we'll have to come back in a little while and have another look at that. Zahur Ilahi, run out for 21. Ponting picked it up and he hit the stumps direct. 1 for 39. Mohammad Wazim is being sent out at first drop. He's just 18 years of age. Really early days for him. It's only his second match. Correct, he's 19 years of age.
That's a beauty. He has latched onto that and given it plenty on the short boundary way over towards the Victor Richardson gates. That's a lovely shot for 6.
Makes that drop catch a bit more important now. And Tom Moody won't be at all pleased with that, but the last thing he'll try and do is to bowl him another short one.
And there's 50 for Amir Sohail.
That's a good 50 from Amir Sohail.
That's a nice shot. Glenn McGrath has had a bit of a welcome to the crease on both occasions. His first delivery of the game was hit for 4. First delivery of the new spell going for 3. That was a lovely on drive. And the throw, I think, has hit Amir Sohail. He's in a bit of strife. It's hit him in the breadbasket.
Was a relay. Steve Waugh was the man who threw it in first, and then this. Nobody was paying too much attention. Straight into this midsection.
A good match in progress. 141 for 1. Pakistan after winning the toss. Bevan continues. Should be out. Up in the air. Hill will get this. That's the breakthrough Australia needed. And Bevan does the job.
Yes, it's gone straight up in the air. That's a good wicket from Australia's point of view. Amir Sohail obviously getting a little impatient there. Wanted to step up that run rate a little bit. Went for the big one. And it ended up going straight up in the air. So Amir Sohail, good knock by him on his way back to the pavilion now. 67 off 95 balls. It's 2 for 141.
Ijaz Ahmed with an excellent strike rate at almost 80. An average of 30 comes in at a good time for Pakistan. It was the second wicket for 141. An experienced campaigner with a very good technique and a sweet time of the ball. There's a single to Ijaz. Catches a cry. There's out, I think. He's got him. That's a very good over. Beautifully bowled and a very good catch by Captain Taylor. All of a sudden, a big swing here at the Adelaide Oval.
Yes, very good bowling, and that really was a good delivery too. He's worried them out there, and that one did spoon up in the air. It looked to me as it was a little bit of pad, then bat, and then just spooned up in the air. And good catch as well. Just watch it here. Pad, bat, up the air, and nicely taken. Inches above the ground. And that really was a good catch. So Mohammad Wasim, caught by Taylor off the bowling of Bevan.
As Inzamam al-Haq, man who can really strike the ball. Good strike rate again. That's one thing with these Pakistani batsmen. They're all in the 70s, the top order. He's got a good average of 38.39. He pulls him, and the man doesn't pick it up. It's a good shot. He's only about 6 metres from that man at mid-wicket. Superbly timed.
He plays that shot superbly, and this was very well timed. You can see he didn't try and rush his shot. He just leant back. It was a bit short. Wasn't a very good delivery, this one. Went the other way, and that really was well played. There's a man back there, and he couldn't quite get across.
And that's out. Greg Blewett, again the man with the golden arm. He has done it so many times for Australia. Struck when Pakistan were looking to accelerate. Mark Taylor, the man taking the catch.
Sharp chance too. There's nothing easy about it. It was just slightly sliding away from Taylor with the spin on the ball. He's rolled his wrists on it there. Taylor has taken it pretty much straight to him, but it was very, very sharp. Good wicket for the Australians, 4 for 170.
Wasim Akram, the Pakistan captain, is the man coming to the crease. Well, if they needed someone to accelerate the scoring rate, certainly this is the man. Shane Warne to continue from the river end. That's gone a long way. Hitting on the full again. Very powerful man, Wasim Akram.
This is the time Pakistan have to get cracking. Two good stroke players, and it's a right-hand, left-hand combination, so it will be slightly upsetting for the bowlers. They'll have to change their line and length all the time.
Gone by a long way. Exchanging pleasantries. Wasim Akram came a long way there, looking to hit over the top, not quite making it. And Shane Warne just telling him the time of the day.
And it's 5 for 191.
Moin Khan, not a bad strike rate as well. Moin Khan, the new batsman. Shane Warne into his 8th over. has gone a long way. Just falling short of the boundary. The widest long on.
It was fiercely hit.
He's got him. He's hit that one straight to short extra cover, and that's the end of that. Blewett doesn't drop those. Well, that's a big blow for Pakistan. Inzamam al-Haq was going pretty well. He's a very strong boy, and he smashed that one away on the offside, but unfortunately it went straight to Greg Blewett.
So that's the end of a pretty good innings from Inzamam, out for 34 off 43 balls, 6 for 205.
So there he is, Shahid Afridi, the fastest 100 in one-day internationals, and a big challenge for him here today. And their run rate at the moment 4.37. They'll be hoping that he gets a few big blows away. So Mohan Khan still on strike.
Oh, it's a good story about him there too, because he's just been stumped. Was that Mohan? Yeah, good piece of bowling from Shane Warne, but Mohan had to go for the runs. He had to try and get it over cover. That was the line he was trying to hit, just lift his head, and Healy just doesn't miss those.
So Mohan Khan out for 7, and it's 7 for 213. So Clay Mushtaq, just 20 years of age, average of 9.56, and a pretty low strike rate as well. So we won't expect all that much from him. He'll probably be looking to nudge ones for his partner down the other end. Glenn McGrath. That's in the air, and this should be out. Be caught down at point. No trouble at all. Shane Warne's down there. That was spooned up in the air. Went down towards the short boundary. Was never going to go all the way. Glenn McGrath, the bowler. And so Afridi out.
Well, he was doing the right thing. A bit of width there, and perhaps he just got a bit far away from it, Afridi. Had he stood his ground, he might have really been able to lace that one through the covers. But instead, he spooned it. And Shane Warne, ex-Australian rules footballer, caught it with ease. 8 for 220 in the 49th.
So Waqar Younis is the new batsman. He's 25 years of age. He seems to have been around for so long. 146 matches. Well, that's gone in the air, and it's going to come down in the hands, the very safe hands of Mark Ward. Well, he just trotted out towards that one, made it look so easy. So that one really just pitching around about off stump, I reckon. Was an orthodox leg spinner. Tried to smash it away to that short boundary. He succeeded only in hitting it in the air. And, well, you just can't do that to Mark Ward. Bowled him. Well, that was a flipper. It was dead straight as well. And what's more, it's the end of the inning. So the Pakistanis having to really go for it at the end. That's understandable. And Shane Warne sneaking in with a few wickets at the end here. So he ends up with figures of 4 for 52 off 9.5 overs, and with just one ball to go, the Pakistanis are bowled out. And this was the delivery. Pitched middle and off, hit middle, and it was a flipper. Have a look at it come out of his hand.
Yes, it's the perfect flipper, just catching the pad. Would have been out LBW for sure, but the umpire didn't have to make a decision. It went onto the stumps, and he uses this flipper very, very well.
That was a great performance from the Australians. It looked as though Pakistan were getting away from them at one stage, and they fought back well, and this is the way the card looked at the end from 49.5 overs. 223, Amir Sohail 67, Zahir Lahi 21, Mohammad Wazim 44, Ijaz Ahmed 18 and Inzamam 34, and that's the end of it. All the others are low scores, and it was a very good performance from the fieldsmen, and they were well backed up by the bowlers. These are the bowling figures. McGrath did a good job again, 2 for 45. Warne 4 for 52. Bevan 2 for 32, bowled very well once again, and so did Blewett. 5 overs, no maiden, and 1 for 19. And a look at that graph shows just why the Australians did well, and what a brilliant captaincy performance it was from Mark Taylor. He loves attacking, he keeps all the pressure on the batsman, and all those wickets towards the end meant that the run rate was going to drop and drop and drop until it finished up. And this is the challenge for the Australians now, 224, 50 overs remaining, and the run rate required only 4.48. That might sound a lot, but it could have been round about 5.3 or 5.4. So it's not an easy task still for the Australians, but we're in for a very, very good contest.
314 wickets to Wasim Akram.
Once again, good timing from Mark Waugh. That raced away from the fieldsman.
It's a very lush outfield, but very fast. Green, but fast. And that was perfectly timed again. In the air for quite some time. Lots of times people set fields to Mark Waugh on the onside, thinking that with those lofted on drives, there's a chance of getting him out caught. But he keeps on invading the field.
And dropped. Afridi in that spot at backward square leg, and Waqar has immediately looked around to his captain. He's not a happy man.
Similar chance to the one that Australia put down quite early when the Pakistanis were batting. Similar sort of shot, a bit higher than where it got to Michael Bevan, but at this level those should be taken.
See there that Pakistan got away to a quick start in the first couple of overs. Then there were a couple of maidens. Australia started slowly, but then there's two boundaries in the one over from Mark Waugh livened things up a little. A lovely shot again. His form has been slowly coming this season, Mark Waugh. You get the feeling that it's right back to its best here now at the Adelaide Oval.
There is a man at that short mid-wicket position, placed there, sort of dual role, I would think, to catch the ball if it's played in the air in that direction, and also to prevent the single. But that one shot past him without him having a chance. Much shorter boundary square here at Adelaide. You chase in vain.
Oh, and he's got him inside edge onto off stump, so the bowler strikes back.
Lots of pace here from Waqar Younis. He does get the ball to come back into the right-hander, and that's exactly what happened here. Just enough to hit the inside edge and onto the off stump. He enjoyed that. Australia are one down. It's 1 for 39.
Ricky Ponting batting at number 3 for Australia.
Mustak comes into the attack from the city end. The leg spinner with a tremendous record of weight. An attacking bowler, a good leg break, and Rongan.
It's well played, and he's beaten the mid-on fieldsman. That's a very good shot. Just drifted in a little bit, that delivery. And they'll be looking for 4 here again. Will they come back? I don't think so. This time it's going to be up to Taylor. Yes, he's coming. No, he's not. And there's a little mix-up here. Oh, and I tell you what, that was pretty close. Well, he doesn't want to replay. It looked for a second as if he was gone, but I think he was probably right. He just managed to get home in time. And he's got him, yes, caught behind. That's well bowled by Sir Clane. Way outside off stump. He's gone for the big drive there, and Taylor hasn't bothered to even glance at the umpire. Big nick through to the keeper. Nicely taken. And that is the end of Mark Taylor. Caught behind for 28.
He's turned the ball just a little bit, just enough to find the edge, and he's bowled well. Had one little spell early on, where he spun the ball to both right and left hand, and now he's picked up Taylor's wicket, and the Australians 2 for 76.
So Stephen Waugh back in the side as the new batsman. So Clane's had an amazing year in one-day internationals in the 1996 calendar year. Back for the second. Oh, that's got to be out. Yes, he's got to be out. He's asking for the replay. Don't worry about it. That's gone. That's a great throw. Those direct hits, they are dynamite in this form of cricket. Waka the man, and I reckon that's out. Well, he's hanging around out there, but I know the batsman down that end has got that nasty feeling. Let's have another look at it.
He's got a wonderful throwing arm, Waka Yunus, and he's done Ricky Ponting by, a good 18 inches. Very, very good throw. Ponting is on his way. That's brilliant cricket. Now Pakistan are posing a problem. But the Australians not on the run, but just a bit of a troublesome time for them. 3 for 81.
Well, Greg Blewett's just arrived at the crease, and I can tell you that he's received a huge ovation from this crowd. And it's going to be Mushtaq to continue.
Silly point. 2 backward points for the leg spinner. Square or late cut. That's well played. Used his feet, got to the pitch of the ball. Superb off drive. That go for 4. That breaks the shackles for Blewett.
That brings up the 100 for Australia. Lovely use of the feet there from Greg Blewett. And if he can use the feet that well, perhaps that'll bring about a big lift in his confidence against Mushtaq, because it was excellent use of the feet there, coming down to meet that one on the half volley.
Three overs remaining, 119 needed. 7 wickets in hand, the key there for Australia. Good batting order. Judges that single beautifully. Freedy pushing through his leg spinners.
Once again, Pakistan just dragging that run rate back after Australia looked as though they were cruising.
It's got to be close. Bowled him. Wow, they were shouting, I thought, for LBW, and once again, Blewett knocked over by a leg spinner. That looked like a top spinner. It was very, very quick. That's a big breakthrough.
Top spinner, I reckon that was fast medium. That was a very quick one. I had heard that he's got a good quicker delivery, and not only was it quick, but it swung in a little bit as well. Greg Blewett just was absolutely miffed by that one. He looked back to see what the hell had hit him. It's 4 for 106.
Michael Bevan comes out. An interesting stage as the young spinner gets through Greg Blewett with a ball that swung late. It really was a good delivery. It was quickish, and Blewett bowled all ends up. I think this would have knocked over quite a few batsmen. It's a ripper.
So it's going to be Wasim Akram, number 66, on at the river end. Well, he's done immediately what he's got to do. He's got rid of Michael Bevan, and as he does so often, Wasim Akram hitting the stumps.
Well, that's why he has over 300 wickets in both forms of the game, Wasim Akram. Very accurate. Bowls in line with the stumps. The theory is, if you miss, I hit. Perfect example there. Bit of movement in towards the left-hander, but always on the stumps. It's 5 down for 174.
Tom Moody, the new batsman.
full house, and Steve Waugh doing a great job for Mark Taylor and his team. 32 runs off 30 required. It's in the air, catch it, he's taken the head off it, long off, should catch this. He catches it easily and the young man picks up. Steve Waugh first delivery, and all of a sudden it's a real game again. Waugh trying to hit down the ground, maybe it held up and turned, and that's a great breakthrough.
Certainly is. Just didn't get it in the right spot. Sacklane bowled beautifully early on, and that one had a little bit more flight than was normally the case. Steve Waugh was short of it, probably a good half-yard short. Went for the big one down the ground, and it was taken in perfect safety out there. Wasim, the man taking the catch. Sacklane Mushtaq, the bowler, 6 for 192. What a game it is now.
In Healy, the new batsman for non-strikers end.
This is one of the overs for Sacklane. 2 more to be bowled at that end, then 2 at the City end.
Good effort, appeal for the stumpy. He's going to ask for the video. Square legs asking for the stumpy. Moody was drawn forward. A brilliant piece of work by Mohan Khan, but whether he was out remains to be seen.
There's a lot of congratulations going on there. It's a question of whether he dragged onto the line, and if he did, whether or not he got back.
He's in the air. I think he's gone. It's a very testy one for Steve Davis, but I don't think the foot was down when the bars were taken off.
Hello, Bill. Well, that gap you saw has been seen by the umpire as well, and Tom Moody is gone. Well, Sacklane Mushtaq, 2 wickets in the over where he's brought back by Wasim Akram at the Cathedral end. No wonder the Pakistan players are clapping one another on the back and cheering. This is brilliant stuff.
Brilliant work by the wicketkeeper as well, because it went between the gate. There it is. He tried to play outside it, and he had him off in a flash, and he didn't get it down, Tom, but he was drawn forward. He went back, but not down. Excellent piece of work there from the cameraman. It's 7 for 194. And it's a real pressure situation at the Adelaide Oval. Paul Rifle with a strike rate of 72.8 comes in against Sacklane, who has 3 for 18 in his 8th over. He's bowling superbly here today, this young 20-year-old off spinner. But Stephen Waugh and Tom Moody in this over. 2 balls remaining for Rifle. Rifle, a good player of pace, not quite so good against spin. If you're looking for a single here to give Healy as much strike as possible. 30 runs off 26. Now the wickets are drifting away. 3 in hand for Australia. He's got it past him. They look for 2. Rifle coming back and throws good. It'll be close. Getting close. Follow. He's gone. He's gone. What an over. 3 wickets in a 1 over. Good outfielding. Good throw. Rifle struggling, and Pakistan in with a big chance.
That was always going to be a dangerous second. Powerful arm down there on the boundary. And that is brilliant cricket. What an over.